Welcome back to E.D.F by RRC. In this 13th episode, we're going to upgrade our assault rifle offensive capability by advancing to the AF-15, the most useful of the assault rifles that we have so far. With a slight trade-off in firepower, it has a really economical rate of fire and an outstanding clip size of 120 bullets. It will take us through the 24th mission, Interception.
Deploy your forces at once. You are to ambush and eliminate them. The E.D.F. is currently planning a massive operation to infiltrate the aliens' nest. We need to hit the enemy hard now to give us more time to plan for this operation.
So do you continue to find these helpful debriefing paragraphs at least in the interest of getting you interested in the mission, or would you rather that
Not
it
so
was
much
just here's the mission,
but,
go do
but
it?
they do give a general sense of what we're doing here, which is about what they need to be doing. So,
right, a general sense. But what is that? What is that general sense of what we're supposed to be doing on pretty much every mission that we do?
well, that's the thing. Even though it's called Earth Defense Force, there are instances where we're actually raiding enemy bases. This is not one of those instances, mind you, but it specifically says, yeah, we're doing this defense mission specifically as a distraction so that we can plan for the raid that we're setting up for in a couple of missions from now.
Well, actually, the very next mission is going to be a raid of an enemy base, if you will.
Okay.
Not a machine base. The machines are coming from the incoming alien invasion forces. But it's the ground that has become impregnated with bug nests, bug eggs, bugs, big ones.
We've not seen any brown bugs yet, though, right?
No brown bugs yet.
Okay.
No, I think we're just about done seeing the varieties of different bugs in the game. Now that we've seen the red ones.
Okay.
The most ferocious of the ant varieties. Ooh, ooh,
So
you
how
got
do
me.
you feel about the spread fire on this? Because I think the spread fire is a tad too wide. But to be perfectly honest, you are engaging these robots at a much farther range than you're supposed to. So.
The spread fire is a reasonable cost to pay if you want to try taking out long distance targets. I wouldn't recommend it for taking out UFOs out of the sky, especially if you're trying to snipe them from across the map.
Right.
This assault rifle has a range of 138 meters.
Okay.
Effectively putting you, at least in this situation, at a good distance wherever you find your targets. This is one of those missions where the enemies are going to be spawning relatively close to you, so you don't have to travel that far.
Alright, we finally get to play with the Gigantus tank.
Gigantus tank. Come on, everybody hop aboard.
We don't get to pick up stuff all in the tank. Dang it.
Yeah, we also don't get to recruit people into our squad like you can in the outfit.
Right.
Like, hey, buddy, you could use a job. Hop aboard. You can point your finger at things, and I'll pretend to be paying attention.
Okay, so for a moment there, it looked like the tank actually had rudimentary lock-on, but now it doesn't appear to have the lock-on pretty much at all. So,
I'm pretty sure I just blew myself up, actually.
Yeah, because, it's an artillery shell, and you hit something in melee range.
Precisely. Thus underscoring the point that you must be careful when using explosives, because tanks will take damage, but they'll take the hits for you, not unlike the substitute move from Pokemon. And then when your substitute is destroyed, the actual Pokemon reemerges with a vulnerable health bar.
But we don't have to worry about cloisters in this game, Mr. Cloud.
Cloister. That guy's a little too far away for me to start hitting with the assault rifle, but I'll give it a shot.
I mean, if you would actually stay with single shots instead of rapid fire, you probably would actually be able to hit him at least a little bit.
I think now he's starting to take damage. No, he's not. He's not doing the kind of stagger. He's definitely not getting hit by these bullets, which means that you must know going into each mission what is the effective range for your weapon. Because now that his body is actually reacting to my shots, you can tell that he's in range for the weapon.
The sweet appearance of conflagrations in the morning, Mr. Cloud.
I love the smell of napalm in the morning, Mr. Gerdad.
Alright, so we didn't really we played a little bit with this shotgun, but not enough on screen to really figure out what it's good at. So
it's good at shooting
sniper rifle
things.
and another new special weapon, the
bound gun. It's bound to bring you victory. Wow, we've completed almost 10% of the entire game. We're doing it. This strikes me as one of those games that you might want to give 100% completion a miss.
Mostly because they're tracking difficulty clears, individual difficulty clears as part of game completion, right?
Correct. That is the part that you can control, is which levels am I playing and which difficulty am I completing these levels on. What you cannot control is, like, the lottery pinball machine trophy dispenser you find in Super Smash Bros. Melee, which you can improve the probability that you're going to get a trophy you haven't gotten before, but it is in no way a guarantee that you're going to get a new trophy.
Aww. I don't want to go back and play Descent 1, Mr. Cloud. And it's not that it's even a bad video game, because it's not, but it's very, very mazy and easy to get lost in it.
You may find yourself getting lost in this dark dungeon of a map.
It's because you
which
decided
has indicated,
once again, not bring the flamethrower to a base raid.
Select a difficulty. Going into combat.
Well, see, the flamethrower doesn't really cast light.
No. It's not the light that's important. It's the fact that it has infinite high damage, short range, high damage rounds in it. Although this grenade launcher is already performing quite nicely. Don't fall down the hole.
I mean, we are gonna have to go down there eventually.
Yeah, we have to walk down there, though. We're not supposed to fall down there.
Well, you're not supposed to. The thing is, though, is that you can. It looks silly, I know. Just like these guys staring into the ground like, I can see him! Storm Team 1, make sure your X-ray goggles are perfectly attenuated for the environment.
Okay, for the record, they don't...
Ow!
Cloud. It's a grenade launcher, okay? If you're gonna gamble like this, at the very least, make sure that you have more than half of the space open when you do that firing position.
You guys staring at the ground like this, like you're trying to find a dime out of the dirt, is really quite adorable, but altogether ridiculous, and making me feel like I'm the only one who's actually worth a damn on this outfit.
But ironically enough, them attempting to scout out forward targets is actually really important for the player, because they know where the enemies are, even if you don't. So you can use their clues in order to figure out where the hell the remaining enemies on the map are. Yes, the radar is very good, but you'll notice that it's strictly a 2D radar. And we are very much in a 3D, very vertical level at the moment.
Yes, Borderlands games also have this similar problem, where the map is two-dimensional, so you cannot determine if objects or locations are above, below, or at the same altitude as you are. Ow.
Cloud.
I'm a greater danger to myself than these guys are.
You are, to be perfectly honest. Like,
you do raise a solid point.
I will say that the grenade launchers thus far has actually proven to be very effective here. Even arguably more effective than the flamethrower would be, especially because of the long ranges that these guys are setting up on. At the same point, more than half of your health is gone because you are grenading yourself in the face. So And I don't think
Well, so that means-
I don't think you could do that with the flamethrowers that you've shown off so far.
You cannot inflict damage to yourself by using the flamethrower. That's a good point. As preposterous as it looks, you could totally just walk up to a wall and start spraying flames everywhere, and you will be totally fine. This is a level that really lives up to its premise. This is a descent, and hence we are starting from a high point and we are descending to a lower point.
Mm-hmm. As we are,
it also has the suffix
we are
1
to lure the last couple of ants towards us now, because there's only like 4 left. So,
well, 3 by my count. We're outnumbering them 2 to 1. Wherever they are.
It's almost like you should have stayed with your squad, Mr. Cloud, so they could tell you where things are.
Hey, my squad is not concerned with picking up items, and I would love to have Squad HQ and whoever the hell goes on that jank-ass radio. I need these items, and if you try to stop me from getting them, well, screw you. I mean, I can kind of figure out where he is.
No, they're both above you.
It's nice to have a game that looks so fucking ridiculous that you're just grinning throughout the entire experience.
It's a giant ant hole.
Look out, or you're going to fall in that giant ant hole. I see a crawly. My grenade launcher will stop him.
At us, certainly, but I don't see him, so.
It's the only target left.
Yay.
Well done, team. Yay, we cleared the mission. In the next mission, we're going to continue to descend. After we check out some cool, sweet swag we had scrounged
upgrading
up.
assault rifle 15. Nice. Be safe, everybody.